As every outdoor enthusiast knows, there's no such thing as bad weather, only unsuitable clothing. Christchurch in New Zealand has some of the best scenery and is also a reminder why I never leave home without my favourite jacket. Christchurch is also the home of well-known outdoor clothing brand Kathmandu. Hi Frances.
Hi Laura, welcome to the store.
Great.
Let me show you some jackets.
Sure. Founded over 30 years ago, the company has embarked on an impressive sustainability journey. Frances, what actually is textile waste?
It's discarded clothes primarily. It's clothes that have either reached the end of life or are no longer wanted or needed.
What is the problem with our clothing being in a landfill?
When that clothing breaks down, it releases greenhouse gas emissions into the atmosphere, which contributes to our global warming.
So literally everything that we buy, if we throw it out, we are actually contributing to climate change?
We are. We need to find solutions for garments when they reach the end of life.
So, Kathmandu, you are in the business of selling clothes. How do you fit into this system of end of life and where our clothes end up?
We want to be part of the solution, and the solution is circularity. Circularity is about keeping resources in use for as long as possible. One way that Kathmandu is helping to keep clothing out of landfill is with its Kathman-REDU project. But what is Kathman-REDU? It's a product refurbishment and resale program. We take our own Kathmandu products that are otherwise unsellable. We refurbish them, clean them up and resell them under the REDU label in select Victorian stores. Kathman-REDU is a pilot program being undertaken with the support of Sustainability Victoria.
Textiles is one of the critical challenges that we have here in Australia and indeed globally. Here in Victoria, every Victorian generates around 28 kilograms of clothing waste every year. Only 7% of that is recycled. About 95% of all clothing that makes its way to landfill could actually have been reused or recycled. It's incredibly important that we've got innovative, forward thinkers like Kathmandu.
As well as giving old clothing a new lease on life, Kathmandu is working to lessen the environmental impact of its new clothing lines.
Okay, this is the Heliar jacket.
Yeah, it looks like a great jacket.
Yeah.
Robert, the Heliar jacket looks like any other jacket. What's so special about it?
It's an evolution of an existing style that we have in the line that we've had for years and years, a very popular jacket. But we knew we could do better. So the Heliar jacket incorporates recycled polyester face fabric, liner fabric, trims, findings, details, zipper tape, just about everything that we could make out of recycled polyester in the jacket, we did. It's really difficult to recycle textiles. Most garments are made of a multiplicity of materials. Teasing those materials apart so that they can be remade into other things is an extremely difficult thing to do. We're getting to a place where we can make garments out of 100% one material, which means that at its end of life, it can be shredded and turned into something without having to be disassembled.
So in the future, when a garment is made 100% from the one material, the hope is it can become a jacket again and again and again and again. In contrast to throwaway fast fashion, the Heliar jacket aims to promote respect and care for the garment. And it does this in a very interesting way.
Every single individual jacket has its own unique QR code. And so when I scan this QR code inside the jacket, it takes me to the history of the garment, from inception through creation to delivery into my hands. In the future, this data set that accompanies each individual product can grow, right? We can continue to add. It's really important for the customer to understand the meaning of their garment. It's not just something that you buy and then throw away, but it was someone's idea. It was made in a place. It got shipped to a place where you got access to it, and it has a life beyond that.
How do customers feel about Kathmandu's move towards recyclability?
It's great that it's not all going to landfill, so when I throw something out, I know it's going to somewhere that's being used.
I think it's great that they're trying to reduce textile waste, and for people like me, I think it does make a difference.
Having a better impact on the environment is a really big deal, and it's really awesome to see companies like Kathmandu trying to do this.
Today I learned that when a jacket is made from many different fabrics, it's so difficult to recycle that most end up in landfill. But there are solutions. If we actually design recyclability into the end of life of a product, we can create change. And it's great to see that companies like Kathmandu are really leading the way here.
The circular economy is really about making sure that everything we make can be used over and over again instead of just being used once and going to landfill. We can all play our part here.
That's what people want to do, the right thing. They just often don't know what to do. I think a lot of the job rests with us as a company in helping the customer on the journey, help them fact find, do the right thing at the end of the life of the garment.